Mansfield Park, 1999, is a classic novel by Jane Austen, published in 1814. Focusing on the life of Fanny Price, a poor girl sent to live with her wealthy relatives at Mansfield Park, exploring themes of morality, social class, virtue, and love, as she navigates family dynamics and romantic entanglements, particularly with her kind cousin Edmund Bertram, against the backdrop of Regency England. It's known as one of Austen's most serious works, highlighting integrity against societal expectations. Mansfield Park is a novel not just about dazzling charm or dramatic scandal, but about quiet strength, moral endurance, and inner integrity. Set in Regency England, the story follows Fanny Price, a shy, poor, and often overlooked young woman sent to live among her wealthy relatives. In a society that values charm, beauty, and status, Fanny's greatest virtue, steadfastness, humility, and moral clarity, are often misunderstood or ignored. Yet it is these very qualities that ultimately define her worth. The story begins with Mrs. Price, one of 3 Ward's sisters, who married poorly and now struggles to support her large family. Her wealthy sister, Lady Bertram, lives comfortably at Mansfield Park, married to the dignified and principled Sir Thomas Bertram. Out of charity, Sir Thomas agrees to take in Fanny Price, Mrs. Price's 10-year-old daughter, to be raised alongside his own children. This decision, though generous, comes with an unspoken expectation. Fanny must always remember her lower status. When Fanny arrives at Mansfield Park, she is overwhelmed and frightened. She misses her family terribly and feels painfully out of place among her elegant cousins. Tom, the reckless eldest son, Edmund, kind and thoughtful, and Maria and Julia, proud and socially ambitious daughters. Fanny is timid, physically weak, and deeply sensitive. She is often reminded subtly and openly that she is inferior. Only Edmund, her cousin, treats her with consistent kindness. He comforts her, encourages her education, and becomes her closest companion. Quietly and unknowingly, Fanny begins to love Edmund, though she never allows herself to hope for his affection in return. As the years pass, Fanny grows into a young woman. Though she becomes more confident internally, she remains outwardly modest and reserved. She is often overlooked in favor of her prettier and more confident cousins. Sir Thomas, while stern and distant, values discipline and propriety. His authority keeps the household in order, but his emotional reserve leaves Fanny longing for approval she rarely receives. Lady Bertram, kind but lazy, offers affection without guidance. Meanwhile, Mrs. Norris, another aunt, becomes Fanny's greatest tormentor. Though she prides herself on moral superiority, Mrs. Norris constantly humiliates Fanny, reminding her of her dependence and criticizing her every move. Despite this, Fanny develops a strong sense of right and wrong, guided by conscience rather than social convenience. This moral firmness sets her apart quietly, but profoundly. When Sir Thomas travels to Antigua to attend to business matters, his absence changes the atmosphere at Mansfield Park. Without his authority, the younger generation indulges in leisure, flirtation, and self-interest. During this time, new neighbors arrive. Henry Crawford, who is charming, witty, and dangerously persuasive, and his sister Mary, who is lively, intelligent, and socially sophisticated. Mary immediately captures Edmund's attention. She is witty, fashionable, and full of life everything Fanny is not. Yet Mary lacks a strong moral compass and openly mocks Edmund's intention to become a clergyman. Edmund, blinded by attraction, ignores these warning signs. Henry Crawford, meanwhile, delights in flirtation. He toys with the affections of Maria and Julia Bertram, encouraging their vanity and rivalry without serious intentions. Fanny observes all of this quietly. She distrusts the Crawfords' charm, sensing that beneath their elegance lies selfishness and moral instability. One of the novel's most pivotal moments occurs when the group decides to perform a play, Lover's Vows, during Sir Thomas's absence. The play involves romantic intimacy and impropriety, conflicting with the values of modesty and decorum expected at Mansfield Park. Fanny strongly disapproves, but lacks the power to object openly. The rehearsals become an excuse for flirtation and emotional intimacy. Maria grows closer to Henry Crawford, despite being engaged to Mr. Rushworth, a wealthy but foolish man. Edmund becomes increasingly entangled with Mary Crawford. Lines between performance and reality blur dangerously. Fanny refuses to participate, standing firm despite pressure and ridicule. Her refusal highlights her moral courage, though it isolates her further. When Sir Thomas unexpectedly returns, the play is immediately cancelled. His authority restores order, but the emotional damage has already been done. Maria Bertram proceeds with her marriage to Mr. Rushworth, motivated not by love, but by wealth and social advancement. Fanny recognizes the unhappiness awaiting her cousin, but Maria ignores all warnings. Henry Crawford begins to show genuine interest in Fanny, drawn to her sincerity and resistance to his charm. For the first time, his flirtation turns serious. To everyone's surprise and disapproval, Fanny refuses Henry's proposal. Sir Thomas is furious. From his perspective, Henry is wealthy, well-connected, and charming, an ideal match for a poor girl like Fanny. But Fanny sees what others do not: Henry's lack of moral stability. Her refusal is an act of extraordinary bravery. She chooses principle over comfort, even at the risk of losing favor with the only family she has. Believing that time and hardship may soften Fanny's resolve, Sir Thomas sends her back to Portsmouth to visit her parents. There, Fanny is confronted with chaos, noise, neglect, and emotional strain. Her family, though loving in their own way, lacks refinement, order, and discipline. The squalor and disorder of her childhood home are a shock. Instead of making her regret her life at Mansfield Park, the visit strengthens Fanny's understanding of true comfort and moral order. She realizes how deeply she values Mansfield, not for its luxury, but for its stability and values. Meanwhile, Henry Crawford's attention wavers. Tempted by Maria Rushworth once again, he rekindles their dangerous attraction during a social gathering in London. Disaster strikes when Maria Rushworth runs away with Henry Crawford, abandoning her husband and destroying her reputation. The scandal shocks society and devastates both families. The Bertram name is tarnished. In the wake of this chaos, Julia Bertram also elopes imprudently, further humiliating her parents. Henry's failure proves Fanny right all along. His charm collapses under the weight of his selfishness, showing his true character. Mary Crawford reveals her own moral blindness when she reacts to the affair. She focuses more on managing appearances and worrying about the social fallout than on the genuine wrongdoing of her brother and Maria. When she suggests to Edmund that the whole affair could be smoothed over if only Maria and Henry marry, Edmund finally sees that her values are completely incompatible with his own. His love for her is shattered. With illusions shattered, Edmund returns to Mansfield Park, heartbroken but wiser. He begins to recognize Fanny's unwavering virtue, her quiet compassion, and her emotional strength. He realizes that she has always embodied the qualities he truly values: faithfulness, humility, and moral clarity. As they spend time together, comforting each other and the family, his friendship for her gradually grows into love, not a love born from excitement or infatuation, but from deep understanding and shared principles. Sir Thomas, now humbled by the catastrophic consequences of his children's poor choices, fully appreciates Fanny's character. He acknowledges her worth and recognizes the wisdom in her earlier refusal of Henry Crawford. In the end, Fanny Price and Edmund Bertram marry. Their union symbolizes the triumph of integrity over vanity, conscience over convenience, and quiet goodness over dazzling charm. Mansfield Park ends not with dramatic passion, but with a calm and deeply satisfying affirmation that true happiness arises from moral strength, patience, and sincerity. In a world obsessed with appearances, Fanny's silent endurance proves to be the most powerful force of all. Mansfield Park remains Jane Austen's most morally complex novel, a story that challenges readers to value inner worth above outward charm, and reminds us that true virtue often speaks in whispers, not applause. For more literary deep dives, please feel free to check out our playlists, since there are many more and more for more literary awaiting for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more literary deep dives.